What's up, family? It's your boy M's in the Grid, man. Welcome back. It's been a minute. Man, Bogling next to me. Yeah, man. So thanks for tuning in. I purposefully let the last couple of weeks, kind of mellow out my content because y'all could go check out my playlist. I think We're in Hell playlist. It was a heavy topic. And I just wanted to see what the experiment is. It's something that I've always wanted to share. I've shared with people that are close to me. And so it's here. I put it out to the world. Maybe it's an aha moment for some people. Maybe it's that, you look and listen to that and you're like, yo, he is nuts. And either way, I'm fine with that. And so, thanks to the new subscribers again. Like, I think I gained like 6 subscribers. I'm almost at 160, I think, last time I checked, which was a couple of days ago. And I was pretty sure I was going to lose some people with that. And so that's just my worldview. As I said in those list of videos, I didn't come to that lightly. I didn't want to share that lightly. It's not something that I flippantly wanted to put out there because I know for people that are conscious, at least when I, in my younger years, some of this stuff can be so heavy and so dark. It can turn you into, it can make you a little neurotic. I'll just put it like that, right? And so with this video, before I move on to my next phase, because I got some stuff that I want to talk about, my new direction, or I should say renewed direction. The last bit of disclaimers about that. And this is the spin. If you listen to what I had to say about my series, again, check out, comment. I think We're in Hell, 5-part series. If you vibed with that or you thought there was any kind of validity to it, here's the thing. As any responsible, conscious person that's sharing an idea, I'm just like everybody else in thinking that it's not okay to just say that shit's fucked up and then not put at least a positive spin on it or not give some kind of helpful resolutions, right? I swear I'm gonna wrap it up after this. And maybe down the line I'll tell you, because I actually have plans for, what I plan to do when my time comes, when I cease to exist. I have plans based upon what I told you in those videos. I don't plan to fall into the trap again. I don't know if I'm going to be successful, but I have some plans. And so what I was saying is I don't want it to for me, truth, this is how I like my truth. Some people like their truth different. Some people like it coded in a way that they can take it, whether it be, they like it. It's like medicine, right? Like, you can take the medicine straight. Some of y'all know Buckley's. You can take the Buckley's or the bitters if you West Indian. You can take it straight, or you can put honey and lemon in it. And I have no judgment for however you want it. You want to take it. But me personally, the way that I'm built, the way that I want it raw. I want it in its rawest, truest, most natural form so that I can assimilate to what's the truest and most natural form of things. Hope that makes sense. I like it pure, unadulterated. And I think the people that know me, from what they tell me, appreciate that quality in me. I like things in their most natural form. And so in terms of truth, it doesn't depress me too much, because I'm like, all right, well, if the truth is that this is all just not benevolent and we are actually pawns and batteries and all of this stuff, at least let me know the mechanism so that I know how to navigate it to the best of my ability. And so in a very long-winded way, that's what I hope to accomplish. To just give you, there's going to be many people that present different things. Sorry, let me park up because I know I'm rambling. There's going to be people that present the same information in different ways. And so my way is to present it to you. My way is to present it to you in a way where it's just unadulterated, because I don't feel like we have enough of that in the reality. That's my personal take. We have less and less of people in this very put on world, this very social media driven, this very like curated. And I realize that I'm like a dinosaur here. And that like I just say things. My girl told me this the other day. She's like, some of the stuff that you say inside, you can't be saying outside. And that's always been my problem. And so we had a debate too. We were like, I know that some people are like different outside or different in different companies. Meaning like you act different in certain companies and than you would with other. The funny one is like, black people, when you get around white people in the workplace, all of a sudden you stop talking with the, you know what I mean? It's more like, yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about? Like you get a little bit cleaner, you get a little bit more Carlton-er, you get a little bit more smoother. And so I'm like the same everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's enough of me stroking my ego. So to get back to what I was saying, don't let what that video series was talking about, don't let it rain on your parade. It's just what I think is the truth. And it's just my truth. It doesn't have to be yours. Take it, anything that you don't agree with, throw away. But also do the research for yourself. Every conscious person says that, and I believe it. I'm going to be repeating that too. Research it for yourself. See if you can find out the stuff that I found out and see if it makes sense. And so don't let it drag you down. Here's what I like about pure unadulterated truth, which is what I really, most of the time, that's really just what I want. Even in like genuine connections with people, like I want the true essence, right? Like, and so that's why I'm not good with like small talk that doesn't like really matter. Actually, I'm good at it. Let me stop lying. But I'm more of an introvert because those things I know are like, they're like fluff. But again, you know what I'm saying? My point is, I want you to use the truth to then create a positive reality. And so I'm going to tell you this and then I'll shut it down. I look at life like, if what I said is true, if this is just a made negative place and we are everything that I think that we are, then it's still doesn't change the intrinsic human values and ideas that we have here. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't change the fact that you're still supposed to do the best that you can here, because it's still a game. Those things to me haven't changed. This is still a game. This is a realm. I don't know if it's a game that we can, I'm not purporting to you that this is a game that we can win. I don't know. It could be that if my hypothesis is right, that we can't even stop where we're going to go. We can't stop the machine. We can't stop none of that. But we still have to try our very best. This is what consciousness is. The nature of consciousness is that we need a purpose, right? I mean, I'm talking about in terms of the nature of consciousness in terms of elevating. We need a purpose. You've heard that said from everybody. Any kind of guru. Purposelessness can help you if you're trying to reach some kind of Zen state or some kind of meditational state. But we need purpose and we need a direction. And so I don't want that if it did, if you listen to that series and it disheartened you, and then it takes you into that realm of like, well, why do anything? This doesn't matter. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm speaking to myself too, because sometimes I get in that mode. I'm not immune to anything that I'm telling you. If you get into that mode, you got to realize that this is still a game, and because it is the do-wop, it's literally only two ways to go. You can either ascend and evolve, or descend and de-evolve. And de-evolving starts with anger and self-hate and apathy. Apathy is a big thing. We have a very large population of apathetic motherfuckers just around the globe, but especially in the West, because things are so bad. You start doing a disconnect. You start disconnecting from the reality because it's so trash. I still do it too, but don't lose your purpose. Hold on to your joy. And to me, the truth, even though sometimes it can be grimy and fucked up, you take joy in the fact that I am one of the people that I think that know the truth, like the reality. I kind of know it. And so I said this to my girl the other day, and I swear I'll shut it down because I like to keep my shit short now. I said to my girl, and we have it good. We have good parents, come from middle income, lower middle income houses, families. And I said, sometimes, the path of like people that are quote unquote woke, they seem to have tough lives. They seem to have lives that they've had like a whole bunch of trials and tribulations. But when you see the world in a certain way, to me, it's like, man, I wouldn't have it no other way, bro. I'm so happy. And I know she looked at me weird, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll keep it a buck with you. My girl's more of a glass half empty type of person. She'll probably watch this and like roll her eyes. But like, I'm so happy that these trials and tribulations have happened, because I look at the way that I look at the world and I'm like, man, it could have been a million other lifetimes based upon my premise of reincarnation. If you go watch my 5-part series, the conditions that it would have took for people like you and me, if you're watching this, to have the awareness of things beyond the veil and things beyond whatever the status quo, it's such a blessing. I don't know if we'll ever have it again. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Will I come back again like this? Will I come back like another bot? I don't want to be a bot. And so I'm just happy that I know the truth. So this is the end of that series. I'm going to put it in a playlist. Hold on to your joy. If you vibe with what I said, don't become defeated like this doesn't matter and then just stop doing. You still have to, it's a trick. It's kind of like when you understand like working out, there's some days that you don't gotta work, you don't want to work out, and you're just like, man. And then professionals will tell you just have to go through the motions and do what you know is the most positive thing for yourself, which is dragging your ass to the gym. And I'm here to tell you, life is like that. You might have to just drag your ass through life, but in a positive way. You know what is gonna make you feel better and do better. And so the times when I'm depressed, because I know the truth, I know that there's certain things there's certain things that I could do throughout the day to just raise my vibration. Even though my overall take on the thing is that this is a trash place, I'm able within my bubble to keep a happy space. So that's my message for today, and then we're gonna move on. You probably think I'm weird, and that playlist is absolutely cat shit crazy, but hold on to your joy too. It's good to be part of both both vibrations. It's good to find out the truth of this place, and some of it is dark and heavy. And then it's also good to work on increasing the joy vibration. And just like everything else, like I said, the positive and the negative, the two of those coming together gives you, the two opposing forces gives you pretty much a well-balanced experience, a well-balanced individual. And that's one of the tricks here. Everything that's in the middle, most things that are in the middle are, that are centered, seem to be able to function at least at a more peaceful level. So that's it, y'all. I hope we're gonna end it up with that, because I got plans moving forward. And that'll be my next video. I'll probably do it tomorrow. And then we'll talk about that. So you guys have a good night. This is your boy M's in the Grid. Peace. Later.